Mr. Mullane, would you support construction of a third casino in the state to reduce the loss of patrons and jobs to the planned Springfield Casino? If so, should that casino be restricted to the Mohegan and Mashantucket tribes or open to any casino developer?
As you all know, I hate gambling. We've got it. We've got to protect it. I would support a third one. I don't like that answer because along with it goes the social problems, but I think we have to do it to preserve the income stream, and the income stream has reduced significantly from what it was at its peak. As far as restricting it, if the law will allow, I would support that, okay? But I think that the study has to be done as to what can be the best for Connecticut, because now it's all about revenue. Who can get the best revenue return on the dollar? Okay, and I don't have the answer to that. If the answer is the Mashantuckets and the Mohegans, leave it with them. Okay, if it's somebody else, then bid it out.
Just to clarify, so do you think the law is not clear, that there may be a question whether or not the state can legally restrict it to the tribes?
No, I don't know if there is a question on that. I don't think there is. What I'm saying, this is about how much money you can get for the return for gambling. So there should be a study as to how do we get the most money out of it if we're going to do it. And it looks like we have to do it to preserve our share.
All right, thank you. Representative Verman, your position on that?
I just would like him to clarify. Did he say he's in favor of a third casino? Is that what you said?
Yes.
You said you're in favor. Okay. As chair of the Committee on Children, I can, not in good conscience say that we need more gambling. As an economist, I cannot say we need more gambling. Gambling doesn't produce anything. It's when you are talking about capital development, you want to produce something that produces something else. Gambling is basically a strain on everybody's resources. That being said, I'm surprised at what Mr. Mullane said, because he has spent an incredible amount of North Stonington's money fighting the casinos. We've had lawyers down in Washington, D.C. with thousands and thousands of dollars, Nick, that you decided we needed to fight the casinos. What I would have done, Montville worked with the Mohegan Sun. They worked together. The Mohegan Sun gives Montville a payment off the top. Mr. Mullane fought the casino. Not that I don't think we have to establish our position, that we are also sovereign and they're sovereign, and now we need to negotiate with each other. If we had negotiated with the Mashantuckets, we probably would have some relationships like sharing our fire departments. Maybe they have an incredible ability to fight fires there. Maybe talking about how we could have development that would spin off and work for both of us, but we haven't done that. When he talks about a third casino and what kind of development that would bring, we did a REMI model with the University of Connecticut. As you know, in my other life, I'm an economist. So we looked at the multiplier effect of the casino. The multiplier effect of the casino is basically gas stations and donut shops. That's what the multiplier is. So if you're going to do a third casino, if you want more gas stations and donut shops, fine. I don't. I think that we need to look at this from the perspective of, we have the two casinos. Are we afraid that the Springfield casinos are going to draw people away? Yeah, maybe it will in the beginning, but resources reallocate. Anybody that's an economist knows that. And then you come back to an equilibrium. I don't believe that a Springfield casino, I believe our Mohegan Sun and our Mashantuckets can do product development. Look what they're doing. They have where are we supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be going someplace to get Crocs for, the shoes. They have the outlets. Now, that's it, I know it. They have the outlets there. So they've developed that. They have entertainment there. The Mohegan Sun does the same thing. So they continue product development. And let's stay with those two and let them build their casino in Springfield and have some competition.
All right, let's give Mr. Mullane to respond to your opponent's point that is it inconsistent in that you have had often a difficult relationship and adversary relationship with the casino on the border of your town. So if you could address whether there's an inconsistency in your position now.
With the
supporting a third casino,
no. We had great problems with the tribe taking land in trust and the Eastern Pawcatuck Easterns becoming a tribe when they're not deserving. We had problems with taking land in trust and tribal recognition, and that's what we spent the lawyers on. We did not spend any money on opposing the casinos. The casinos went in. Nobody knew what was going on. It wasn't a surprise. It was a shock. Okay, so Ms. Urban is incorrect. We didn't spend money opposing casinos. And, okay, I'm surprised at myself and my answer because a casino has no added value. What it does is anything around it, it'll absorb, such as the restaurants are cheaper, they're high quality, and a lot of the other things that are provided, the entertainment. It's tough competition for the people in the area, and I don't begrudge the town that's going to get it because the added traffic is going to be a problem. I looked at it only financially in regard to we've got it, okay, so let's preserve what we've got. And when all the casinos kick in New England, the market is going to be so spread, and I think people are getting very wise. For those advocates or teaching gambling has no value, I donate that to them every day of the week because I've seen the problems it's caused in North Stonington with the broken households, the spent money that would have gone for a new car, an addition, an upgraded house, a college education, or just keeping the family together. So the people who say, yes, I want it, they better make sure they know what they're getting, and they better look for some impact aid like we're getting because it hasn't gone away.
All right. Do you have anything more? I'll give you a brief comment, or if not, we'll go to the next question.
Now, Paul, I'm just going to go back to what I said. When you look at something like this, I always look at it from the perspective of being an economist. And not just that perspective. That gives me the benefit cost, but I also look at it as concern our children and our families. And I stand by my answer. If Mr. Mullane said he was trying to keep them from annexing land, trying to keep them from annexing land is a direct impact on whether they can build a casino. So when he says that's all he was doing, it's not all he was doing. He was fighting them tooth and nail. Montville did not fight tooth and nail. They sat down, they got an agreement, and they're very happy there. I know my reps over there are very happy with the Mohegan Sun. We still have an adversarial relationship. We are wasting a resource that we could use in the towns of North Stonington, Stonington, and surrounding towns to work together to make a better place.
All right. We're going to move on to the next question with that, and it's to you, Representative Urban.